Hi everybody, welcome to the third webcast of the Sahaja Yoga Meditation program. And today is World Yoga Day. So Sahaja Yoga is the union with yourself, Sahaja. It means born with you, inside you. Inside everyone there is an energy that connects you to the spirit. So the real yoga is the spiritual union attained through self-realization, connecting yourself to yourself, which is your spirit, which lies in the heart, and through meditation. Yoga, I think, as we know, a lot of us understand, is the exercise of hatha yoga. But there are 11 different types of yogas, and today being World Yoga Day, Sahaja Yoga is going to present to you a simple meditation technique, and this is our third webcast. So if you're joining us for the first time, we're going to be going through the self-realization process once again. And when we meditate collectively, your meditation is stronger, it's deeper, and even if you've done this before, you're in the moment with your meditation. So hopefully it will be a little bit more of a follow-up of your previous meditations with us. And also today we're going to be introducing some other yogis that are going to talk to you about a wonderful tour that we have coming up in July, and it's called the Meditate Australia Tour. This tour is all over Australia. Sahaja Yoga Meditation is all over Australia and it's all over the world. And we've done a few of these tours already in other countries. And in July, it's going to be in Australia. And we're going to be giving you all the details of the programs and where you can attend some of these programs, and they're free. Sahaja Yoga Meditation is free. It's always free. You never pay for it. And it's for any age. Anybody can do it, children, adults. And it's an experience that you have to try for yourself, and that's what we're presenting with you today. So we're going to start off with a simple meditation. And for that, you just need to make yourself comfortable. What we want to do is to awaken the energy that is inside you, that's going to give you that connection to that energy, to that power that has created this life that we live in. And it will enable you to connect, and I use the word again, yoga, that union inside yourself to your spirit. And it's a very simple, very gentle process. So either you sit on a chair or you can sit on the floor with your feet both on the floor and your hands open on your lap. I'm just going to explain to you how we do the meditation, and then you're going to close your eyes. So very simply, left hand open on the lap, right hand on the heart. Then lower rib cage, lower stomach. And as we do this, we're going to be saying affirmations inside ourselves to ourselves. Then onto the left shoulder, the left corner of the neck, and just turn your head slightly to the right. Then here across your forehead, drop your head forward slightly at the center of the back of your head. And then finally, the center of this right hand, the palm, on the top of your head, and just pressing down firmly and massaging your scalp in a clockwise direction. All right, so let's start the meditation together. Just close your eyes and relax. And taking a few deep breaths. And take your attention inside, letting go of all your thoughts, all your worries. And take your right hand and place it on your heart. And here lies your spirit. But we're going to ask the question, am I the spirit? And we're going to say this 3 times. Am I the spirit? Who am I? I am the pure spirit. I'm not this mind, this body, these emotions. I am the pure spirit, and we can confirm this. You can say inside yourself, I am the pure spirit. Now take your right hand and place it on the lower rib cage on the left side. And put your attention here. And here we're going to ask a question 3 times. Am I my own master, my own teacher? And now we can confirm, I am my own master, my own teacher. The spirit within me is the master, not the mind, not the emotions. I am my own master, my own teacher, my own guru. Now take your right hand to the lower hip. And here we say several times, and we're asking the energy inside us, who is a mother. She is our own mother inside us. And she knows everything about us. And she knows how to take care of us. And when we ask her something, she gives us what we ask for. And we're going to ask for pure knowledge. Mother, please give me pure knowledge. Mother, please give me the pure knowledge, that which is the truth that lies within me. Now take your right hand and place it on the left shoulder, the corner of your neck, and just turn your head slightly to the right. And here we're going to say, I am not guilty. The spirit can't be guilty of anything at all. It's just a myth, a conditioning that we identify with. So we can say a few times inside ourselves, I am not guilty. I am not guilty. The spirit can't be guilty of anything at all. Now take your right hand and place it across your forehead. And here we say several times, From the heart, I forgive. I forgive everyone, including myself, and just everything in general, anything or anyone that may have hurt you in the past. Even my thoughts that disturb me, I forgive. I forgive. And here we can ask the energy of our mother once again to come into my head and remove all my thoughts. Please give me peace. Please make me thoughtless. I surrender all my thoughts, all my mental activity, all my worries. They are not real. Now take your right hand and place it at the back of the center of your head. And here we're going to say to this creation, to the power that has given us life, that if I have ever made any mistakes against my spirit, knowingly or unknowingly, please forgive me. If I have ever made any mistakes against my spirit, knowingly or unknowingly, please forgive me. Now take your right hand and place the center of your palm on the top of the center of your head and press down firmly and massage your scalp in a clockwise direction. And here we ask the energy inside us, who is our mother, the Kundalini energy. Mother, please give me my self-realization. And we can say this several times. Mother, please give me my self-realization. Please make me thoughtless. Please take me beyond my mind, beyond the thoughts. Please give me my union. Please give me the true yoga, the yoga of my self-realization. And then hold your hand still, pressing down firmly. And then lift your hand above the top of your head, about 20 centimeters. And move it around a little bit and see if you can feel cool breeze emitting. Very subtle, very gentle. You can try with your left hand also. It may be warm. If it's warm, it's just some stress and heat filtering out of your body. And eventually it will become cool the more you relax. So keep your attention here where your hand is, above the top of your head, and place both hands open on your lap. And keep your eyes closed and just relax. And keep your attention above the top of your head, like you're being drawn towards the sky. And just relax. And we'll just meditate together. Don't worry about anything. If you have any thoughts, you just witness them. You just watch them pass by. Thoughts are not real. And you can say, not this thought. And you can also say, inside yourself, Mother, please give me the joy of my spirit. Please connect me to my spirit. All right, when you're ready, open your eyes. So I'm now going to introduce to you the lady that you see in the photograph. Her name is Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi. And in 1970, Shri Mataji gave the first person the self-realization. And Shri Mataji gave what we call en masse self-realization, and now Sahaja Yoga is all over the world and thousands of people have received their self-realization. And Shri Mataji dedicated her life to giving people this simple process to allow people to connect to their spirit, to allow people to understand through that seeking process that is now around the world, and everybody is now asking that question, who am I? Why am I here? And to have that connection, that union, that yoga with your spirit is something that has been evolving for centuries. And so in 1970, Shri Mataji started Sahaja Yoga Meditation, and it's now worldwide. And as I said before, it's free. We're now going to listen to a video of Shri Mataji, and here Shri Mataji will speak in depth a little bit more about yoga and what it means and why it's important that people get their self-realization. So once again, in a meditative state, just relax, and you can watch this video and then we will continue. So just enjoy this video for the next 10 minutes.
Every religion has said that you seek yourself. So there was nothing wrong with all the prophets, incarnations, all the saints. They all said the same thing. But we have missed the point. Everything has become either money-oriented or is an intellectual probing. It is through intellectual probing you reach a point where you realize that you have not reached the reality. So what should we do? And this is a very great gift of modern times, which was promised long time back. It's described already in our Puranas that at the time, these modern times called as Kali Yuga, the Parama Chaitanya or this all-pervading power will become active. Means there is Kruta Yuga, it will become active. And through it, thousands of people will get their realization. Even in the Bible, they have said that it's quite a limited number. John has written in his revelation, it's quite a limited number, but we have already crossed that. And so many people have to become realized souls. It's very important today, and it's so easy. Sahaja. Saha is with, Ja is born. Born with you is the right to become one with the divine, united with the divine, that is yoga. Yoga is nothing but to be united with that divine power. That's what yoga is. All other things are subsidiary. This union brings forth new dimensions on our central nervous system. As an evolution, we always develop a new dimension. By this, you develop a new awareness of collective consciousness, by which you can feel other people, their centers. Sitting down here, you can feel the center of somebody who is dead. Even you can feel his centers and find out what he was. Was he a realized soul or not? You can find out about anybody whether he was a realized soul or not sitting down here. You have to just think about it, put your hands. If you are a realized soul, you can feel on your fingertips what is the problem. And somehow if you know how to correct those problems, you get rid of your own diseases and the diseases of others, your own problems and the problems of others. First you enter into a state of mind which we call as thoughtless awareness. When you cross this center of Agya, that is placed in the optic chiasma, you become thoughtlessly aware. You are aware, but there is no thought. So what a blessing it is.
Sahaja Yoga, as we know, is a spontaneous union of the individual consciousness with the divine power through the awakening of our Kundalini, which many times remains dormant in our system. Mataji, it's a pleasure to talk to you right in your home turf in New Jersey. And tell us, I know last 4 years ago I met you, it was a great experience, and I want to tell our viewers again what it is all that you've been doing, promoting Sahaja Yoga for the last 30 years now, all over the world. Tell us again briefly for viewers who don't know what Sahaja Yoga really means and signifies. What does it do and how do we get that absolute knowledge through this discipline?
Saha means with, Ja means born. Is born with you the right to get this yoga is the union with the divine. So this is your birthright. All human beings have this right to get the awakening of their Kundalini, by which they become one with the divine power. This is the real yoga.
Right. And as I said, even the ancient sages and astrologers, Bhrigu Mani talks about it, and you've written in your book also, Meta the Modern Era. Yes.
They all have talked about it. But in those days, they used to work on about, say, thousands of people, then select one of them, then cleanse them, and then they used to give them realization. Now the difference of this modern Sahaja Yoga, you can call it, is this.
Yes.
That you first give them awakening. Let them see for themselves what's wrong with them. Alright. Once they find out, let them correct themselves. And then it's perfect. Because if you try like this, then it will take thousands of years to give realization to many people. With this method, you can give collectively to thousands of people realization. Now we have to change the world. And how can we do it on individual basis if you go? This is the best way now. Thousands are getting realization all over. And now they are telling me it's in 86 countries working out. So we are going to have a global rate awakening, which is very important. And without this awakening, we cannot get transformed. This is to transform, to completely change.
Realization cannot be traded. It's not a business. It is something innate and living process. Just like a seed sprouts, this happens to you and you become a self-realized soul. As a result of that, as I told you, your awareness becomes collectively conscious. You start feeling the cool breeze of the Holy Ghost coming out of your head, and also you feel this all-pervading power as cool breeze in your hands. Then when you start practicing it a little bit, your connections become settled with this all-pervading power. Then such a person becomes very peaceful and very dynamic, extremely dynamic. Untiringly he can work He is never frustrated. He is never angry. He is never upset. He becomes very peaceful and extremely compassionate. But the compassion is such that it acts. Even a glance of such a person acts on the being, and it brings forth the benevolence of others. This is for the benevolence of others. Unless and until this happens, you are not a Sahaja Yogi, nor you are in the right place. Now in Sahaja, Saha means with, Ja means bond. Bond with you is the right to be one, united with this divine power, which is the yoga. This is the real yoga. All other yogas are subsidiary. They help you out here. And those people who do artificial yogas do not achieve anything. Once this happens, the transformation takes place. I have seen people becoming very beautiful and so great that one day will come, this world has to change, and we all will be filled with that feeling of collective consciousness, where we'll all feel that we are belonging to one personality, part and parcel of one personality, the microcosm, the parts of a macrocosm. This has to happen. Many people are talking about it, hinting about it. As they say, it's the age of Aquarius. That's a fact. Aquarius is the Kumbha, is the one, is the pitcher, which is where the Kundalini is placed. And that's why it's the age of the Aquarius. They talk about it. They get the glimpses, but they are not there. We have to be there. For that, you don't have to pay. But little time has to be given. Within a month, I'm sure, you can become masters of that. And all your problems should be solved, your physical, mental, emotional.
So this was a talk by Shri Mataji, who is the founder of Sahaja Yoga Meditation. And now I'm going to introduce to you two lovely people, Madhavi and Rajat, and they're going to speak about the Meditate Australia tour that we have coming up in July. And so, Madhavi, what is the tour about? What does it involve? Where do you go?
So the tour is actually 4 simultaneous tours at the same time, only in Australia. And they're all going from east to west and north to south, and then also south to east. And they're all, the idea is that we can bring meditation and Sahaja Yoga to as many places in one go as possible, and to engage with people, get the chance to meditate with as many people as we can, and just spread the joy of Sahaj and spread the idea of meditation in people's lives, so that they can get a chance to see how they can incorporate it in their daily lives, how simple it is really, and also, of course, this is free, so there's nothing that you need to really consider other than putting your time and your understanding that everything that we do in meditation is just for yourself. It's for your own self.
And also to mention that there's music. There's going to be music. That's a part of it. Maybe is there any dance?
Yes. Yeah. So the tour is also, it's not just spreading meditation, because Sahaja Yoga is a global entity. It's Sahaja Yoga spread through the entire world, and it's a very, very multicultural meditation. So we actually have a cultural program at the same time as meditation. So we have music from different countries, we have dances from different countries, and the most fantastic part of it is actually the tour is comprised of about 150 international volunteers. So they've come to Australia to do the tour. So we've invited them over. We've split them up into 4 different groups, and they're just going to be going around the country, involving with all of you in Australia to do this tour and to spread meditation, and of course to do the multicultural side of it, which is different dances and music. And it's always so fantastic. It's so full of joy, and it really is something to behold.
It is. I remember one time I was at a program, and this lady said to me, she said, I want what they've got. She could just see this joy and this incredible, because meditation as such is sometimes not that easy, and people struggle with meditation. And because this monkey here is always playing tricks with us and very dominating. When you introduce music and dance, and it takes you out of that your conditionings, it takes you out of the worries that perhaps you have in your mind, and the thinking and the thoughts, and saying, different things about ourselves. And meditating actually is very, very simple, and anybody can do it. And I think it's important also to mention that Sahaja Yoga meditation is non-religious based. Maybe Rajat, you'd like to speak about that. In what way is Sahaja Yoga non-religious?
Sahaja Yoga I feel is a quite integrating meditation yoga, in that you can really overcome all the boundaries that standard practices would hold. So I do feel like the core essence of Sahaja Yoga meditation is your attention on the spirit, which everyone has, and that is the same with everyone else. And just with the fact that the main focus is getting into thoughtless meditation, Sahaja Yoga is just transcendentary, it overcomes all barriers, and it's not focused on anything in particular.
Yeah, I think it's important to understand why Sahaja Yoga is different to other meditations, and what is the difference? Maybe Madhavi, you could explain what makes Sahaja Yoga meditation. For me it works. For you it works. We're here doing this, and want to pass it on to other people because we get so much joy from it. What makes Sahaja Yoga meditation special?
So first, you said the joy, and also part of it is it's the difference between the types of meditation that maybe you've tried before, you've seen before, you've heard of before. It's not about imagining. It's not about pushing yourself to some sort of extreme that you start to let go of all your physical worldliness or your attachment to material. It's not about that at all. What makes it so unique and so special is that it's simple, and it's this pure joy that you get. It's not the joy when somebody makes a joke and you're laughing and you're having a good time. It's this joy that you just get from small things, from beautiful things. And it just grows and it takes over, and you can sit and meditate and just be in complete bliss. Your mind is relaxed. You don't have any thoughts chasing each other in your mind. You're not trying to imagine anything. You're just enjoying the moment, and you're enjoying everything that you're seeing here and there. And Sahaja Yoga is not just the meditation. It's an entire culture, and a culture of peace, a culture of joy, culture of enjoying together, a collectivity. And I think that's one of the biggest differences between Sahaja Yoga, other meditations that some of us have tried. It's just letting go your attachments to things and just pursuing that inner joy and that inner peace.
We're going to show you some slides. These are photographs that have been taken all around the world over the years, and some of them are showing public programs which you will be attending, and some people they're just lovely photographs. And I think what Madhavi was saying is that bliss and that joy. And when you look at some of these photographs, you go, oh, wow, But you don't have to go to the Himalayas. You don't have to go outside, because the true yoga, the true meditation is inside of us. And I think to express what Shri Mataji says, that it's a living process. Meditation is alive. Meditation is in the heart. It's not something that we do with our mind. But how do we stop the thoughts? How do we stop the thinking? There has to be a process that takes over inside of us, and that's what I mentioned before, the living process of your mother inside you, your kundalini energy inside you. When she's awakened, she brings everything into balance. She knows how to look after you, how to bring you into balance, how to take care of our imbalances, our problems, how to switch off the mind. And it's done spontaneously. And that's what Sahaj is. It's spontaneous and born with you. So, these photographs have been taken, and I hope they inspire you to come along to our programs. And we have a website, freemeditation.com.au/more info. But also, if you're outside of Australia, you can just go to any website of Sahaja Yoga Meditation, and that's SAHAJA yogameditation.com. And on that website, they'll have all the programs that you can attend for free in your country. So, Madhavi, is there anything else we need to mention about the tour? Any websites to look at and information?
Yeah, so we do have a website. It's meditateaustralia.com.au, all one word. And we also have a Facebook page. If you want to have a search for it, just type in the @ symbol, Meditate Australia, all one word again. And listen, just contact us. We are so available to come and meditate with you. We're available to do sessions with anyone that you like. We're pretty booked up, but obviously please do contact us. Please join us for any of our sessions. If you go onto the website, if you go onto Facebook, you'll see where all of us are, all of our bookings. All of our sessions are open, completely free, and we would love to see you there. Or we'd love just to hear from you, to say you enjoyed the meditation or you want to join, but you can't. Even then, there'll be loads of postings of what we've done, what we're doing. You'll see the cultural programs, the music sessions, and of course, a meditation. And if you join the freemeditation.com, one meditation after another in progression, and you can do this at home or of course, with us when we come around. So please do visit our website, meditateaustralia.com.au, and contact us. We'd so love to hear from all of you.
Great. All right, so we've come to near the end of our program. So we're going to finish off with a meditation, and Rajat's going to do that for us. And so just to take yourself back into that meditative state, you can once again sit with your hands open on your lap or sitting on the floor and just relaxing. Okay.
So the tour really is a good chance for people who have not really had an introduction to Sahaja Yoga properly. All over Eastern Australia, it's a good opportunity that people can find out what it is to get your self-realization and how you can also incorporate that into further techniques using Sahaja Yoga meditation. And there'll be a lot of people who will be eager for people to experience that as well. So I do urge people to try find out a local program in their area and get in touch with the Meditate Australia tour as well.
All right, great. Thanks, Raja. Thanks, Madhavi. So I really hope that they've inspired you to come along. So we'd like to finish off with a meditation. So once again, make yourself comfortable, and Rajat's just going to hopefully take you a little bit deeper in your meditation, that you can really feel that silence, the joy.
All right, thank you. So we can keep both of our hands open on our lap, and hopefully you have got your self-realization by now. So we can close our eyes and bring our attention inside. Using our right hand, just like how I'm doing, we can raise the Kundalini above, on top of our head. And we can just press down on the fontanelle bone area to maintain our attention. And keep notice of that feeling that you feel on your fontanelle bone area while bringing your hands back on your lap. Just keep your attention on that thoughtlessness. If you get any thoughts, just say not this. Keep your attention centered inside. You may notice some cool vibrations on your hands, or some heat on a particular finger or hand, which might signify a certain blockage in your system. It's okay, just keep your attention inside and let this mothering energy work it out for you. We can take a deep breath. We'll just do a simple balancing exercise. Using our hands, we can channel our energies inside to the Mother Earth and into the ether element. So firstly, we can bring our right hand down to the earth element. And what this does, this channels any lethargy or anything that is inside of our subtle system into the earth element. You may notice that your left hand might become a bit lighter and vibrations might start to flow better. Keep your attention on the fontanelle bone area. We can raise our hand back on our lap. And to balance the right side, which is responsible for our action, we can bring our left hand towards the ether element. And we can ask this Mother Kundalini energy, please remove all the excessive thoughts about the future into the ether element. We can bring our hands back on our lap. We can just enjoy that silence within. We can use our right hand again to raise the Kundalini energy and center our attention on top of our head. You can see if you can feel that cool breeze coming out. And keep our attention there while bringing our hands back on our lap. If you get any thoughts or interruptions, just say not this. You are the spirit, which is eternal. We can put our right hand on our heart just to bring our attention onto our heart. This also helps to clear out the center using the vibrations which are on your hand now. And we can just affirm in our heart that, Mother, I am the spirit. We can return our hand.
Thank you, Rajat.
Yep, no worries.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. And I hope that you feel that you would like to know more about Sahaja Yoga Meditation, either through our website, freemeditation.com.au/more info, or if you'd like to join the Meditator Australia tour and find out where those free programs are. Madhavi, could you please just repeat that website address again, please?
The website is meditateaustralia, all one word, .com.au.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was really nice.
Finished. Ciao.